what is happening in the tech world? Get ready, because iPad Focus is bringing you the absolute latest and greatest updates that you absolutely cannot afford to miss. The pace of innovation is insane, and we've got our finger on the pulse, bringing you the critical information you need to stay ahead of the curve. We're diving deep into exciting new price points that could redefine your next upgrade, and it all starts with what's next from Apple. Reports are detailing the potential pricing for the upcoming iPhone 17 lineup, and it looks like we might see some shifts that could impact your wallet. Get ready for the breakdown. But it's not all about the next big device. Sometimes the most surprising insights come from the most unexpected places. We're exploring a fantastic culinary tip that shows you how to make the most of every last ingredient, turning what you might throw away into a comforting, delicious treat. It's a simple idea with a potentially huge impact on your kitchen. And for all you entertainment buffs out there, get ready to mark your calendars. Two of Apple TV Plus's most iconic and beloved shows are making their highly anticipated return very soon. We've got the inside scoop on when you can expect your favorite characters back on screen and what new dramas and intrigue await. Finally, we're shifting gears to look at the bigger picture with a critical analysis of a tech giant's stock performance. Is it a buy right now? We're breaking down the factors, especially AI's influence, that could shape its future. It's a packed show, and it's all happening right now. Stick around, because you're not going to want to miss a second of this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you're always the first to know when we drop the hottest news. Apple's next-gen iPhones, price predictions revealed. Prepare for a potential shakeup in your upgrade cycle, as the anticipated pricing for Apple's upcoming iPhone 17 series has been detailed in a new report. With Apple's next special event on the horizon, all eyes are on the details that are typically kept under wraps until the very last moment. The cost of their newest devices. The current expectation is that Apple will follow its recent pattern and launch 4 new iPhone models, mirroring the lineup from last September. This includes expected updates to the current tiers: the iPhone 17, the iPhone 17 Pro, and the iPhone 17 Pro Max. However, a significant addition is rumored to be an entirely new, super slim model, tentatively named the iPhone 17 Air. According to insights from 9 to 5 Mac, the latest intelligence suggests a widespread, albeit modest, price increase across most of the new devices, with an estimated $50 hike. However, a closer examination of the data reveals a more nuanced picture. The base model, the iPhone 17, successor to the iPhone 16, is rumored to maintain its current starting price of $799. This means no immediate price jump for entry-level buyers. Moving up the spectrum, the new iPhone 17 Air is projected to debut at $949. While this represents a $50 increase compared to the iPhone 16 Plus, it is expected to replace. The report wisely notes that this comparison isn't entirely straightforward, given the new model's potentially distinct positioning and features. This means the next step up from the base iPhone will indeed be pricier. For those eyeing the Pro models, the iPhone 17 Pro, the direct successor to the iPhone 16 Pro, is anticipated to see its starting price climb from $999 to $1,049. But here's where a potential silver lining emerges. Current rumors suggest Apple might standardize the base storage for the Pro models. While the iPhone 16 Pro currently starts at 128 GB, it's speculated that the iPhone 17 Pro will begin with 256 GB, matching the current iPhone 16 Pro Max. If this holds true, it would effectively represent a price cut when comparing equivalent storage capacities, making the upgrade more appealing for those who need more space. Finally, the iPhone 17 Pro Max, which currently starts at $1,149, is reportedly set to increase to $1,249. This is the one instance where a straightforward price hike appears likely. However, it's crucial to remember that these are still predictions, and Apple could always surprise the market with different pricing strategies when the devices are officially unveiled. The exact figures will be confirmed at Apple's upcoming event. Audience impact. Tech enthusiasts are already buzzing about these potential price adjustments, with many discussing the value proposition, especially if storage upgrades are factored in. Analysts are keen to see how these changes will impact Apple's market share in the premium smartphone segment. Could these price adjustments signal a new strategy from Apple? We'll find out soon enough. But first, let's pivot from the tech giants to a delightful kitchen hack that could change how you see your groceries. Unlock culinary magic, the surprising use for leftover lemons. Don't let those leftover lemons go to waste. Even when life hands you an abundance of this versatile citrus, there's no need to discard them. Beyond the classic lemonade, their uses in the kitchen are vast and varied, from perfectly complementing fish dishes to adding a zesty kick to popcorn. Even as the seasons shift towards warmer, spiced flavors, lemons remain a star ingredient, capable of enhancing traditional fall favorites. In fact, according to Apple's culinary consultant, Caroline Fay, lemon juice can be a secret weapon in making the most comforting of fall treats. Apple butter. Fay explains that lemon juice is a traditional addition to apple butter precisely because it brightens the overall flavor profile and provides a crucial balance to the sweetness, especially when working with apples that are on the sweeter side and less tart. She notes that typically, only the tart juice is used, rather than the slightly more bitter zest. Fay cautions that incorporating the zest can lead to a much more pronounced lemon flavor, which might clash with the classic baking spices like cinnamon, nutmeg, and cloves often found in apple butter. However, she offers a creative alternative. If you do choose to use the zest, consider omitting the traditional spices and instead experimenting with citrus-friendly spices such as allspice, cardamom, and ginger for a harmonious blend. When preparing the apples for butter, Fay shares a valuable tip to prevent browning. Sprinkle the sliced apples with a bit of lemon juice. The apples are then combined in a pot with sugar, spices, and a touch of salt. If you opt for the zest, it's added at this stage as well. The mixture is covered and simmered over medium-low heat for about an hour, with occasional stirring to prevent sticking or scorching. Once the apples are soft, they need to be pureed. An immersion blender can be used directly in the pot, or the cooled mixture can be transferred to a food processor or blender. After pureeing, the apple butter is simmered uncovered for roughly 2 hours. The key indicator of readiness is when the mixture becomes thick enough that a spoonful, when placed on a plate, holds its shape without spreading. The final step involves removing it from the heat and stirring in lemon juice to taste. Once cooled, it can be stored in the refrigerator for up to a month or traditionally canned for longer shelf stability. The versatility of apple butter extends far beyond toast and biscuits. It pairs wonderfully with pancakes, serving as a delightful substitute for or addition to maple syrup. For an intensified fall experience, it's excellent spread on apple or pumpkin quick bread. Even in savory applications, lemony apple butter can be a game changer, acting as a secret ingredient in barbecue sauce to provide the perfect balance of sourness and sweetness. Fay also suggests innovative uses like lemon ginger apple pie bars with a candied ginger crumble, apple swirl muffins with a lemon streusel topping, or even as a glaze for roasted salmon with apple and whole grain mustard. For pork dishes, it can be incorporated into a sauce with white wine, Dijon mustard, garlic, shallots, and chicken stock, and it even works as a base for vinaigrettes or a topping for vegetables. Audience impact. Home cooks and food bloggers are already sharing their excitement about this creative use of lemons, with many planning to try it for their fall baking. Discussions are active on social media about adapting the recipe with different spices. From delightful kitchen secrets to the return of television's biggest stars, we're covering it all. Next up, get ready for the comeback of 2 of Apple TV Plus, the most popular series. Apple TV Plus heats up fall with major show returns. Get ready, streamers. Apple TV Plus is gearing up for its most significant fall programming slate yet, and the excitement kicks off with the highly anticipated returns of 2 of its most popular and critically acclaimed series. This fall promises a robust lineup, and fans can circle their calendars for the comeback of beloved shows that have defined the platform. First up, the drama that launched Apple TV Plus into the spotlight, The Morning Show, is set to return for its 4th season. Premiering on Wednesday, September 17, the season will roll out its first episode with subsequent weekly releases continuing through November 19. This season boasts an even more star-studded cast, joining the already formidable Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon. New additions include John Hamm, Oscar winners Marion Cotillard and Jeremy Irons, alongside returning favorites like Billy Crudup, Karen Pittman, Nicole Beharie, Nestor Carbonell, Mark Duplass, Greta Lee, Aaron Pierre, William Jackson Harper, and Boyd Holbrook. The narrative for Season 4 picks up in spring 2024, nearly 2 years after the events of the third season. With the UBA-NBN merger finalized, the newsroom faces new challenges, navigating hidden agendas and the increasingly complex nature of truth in a divided America, especially in an era rife with deepfakes and conspiracy theories. While the morning show received mixed reviews upon its debut, its critical reception has steadily improved with each subsequent season, and Season 4's focus on timely subjects like AI and its intriguing trailer suggest another strong installment. Fans can catch up on the first 3 seasons of the morning show on Apple TV+. Following closely, the critically adored espionage series, Slow Horses, starring Gary Oldman as the gruff Jackson Lamb, is also making its comeback for its 5th season. Fans can expect the premiere on Wednesday, September 24, with weekly episodes airing through October 29. This season introduces a new dynamic with the addition of Nick Mohammed from Ted Lasso, and a particular focus on the character of Roddy Ho, played by Christopher Chung. The official synopsis for Season 5 hints at intrigue and suspicion when the team's resident tech expert, Roddy Ho, appears with a glamorous new girlfriend. As a series of increasingly bizarre events unfold across the city, the Slow Horses must unravel the connections, adhering to the golden rule of espionage: always cover your back. Each season of Slow Horses is a tightly plotted, 6-episode arc, making it perfect for binge-watching. The first 4 seasons are currently available for Apple TV Plus subscribers. Beyond these flagship returns, Apple TV Plus has more in store for the fall, including Spike Lee's new film Highest to Lowest starring Denzel Washington, the mysterious TV series Pluribus from the creator of Breaking Bad, and Down Cemetery Road, a crime thriller penned by the author of Slow Horses. Apple TV Plus is available at $12.99 per month and features a library of hits like Ted Lasso, Severance, and Silo. Audience impact. Fans are expressing immense excitement across social media platforms, eagerly anticipating the return of both the morning show and Slow Horses. Discussions are particularly lively regarding the new cast members and plot developments teased for each series. From the small screen to the stock market, we're exploring the forces shaping the tech landscape. Next, we dive into whether Apple's stock is a smart buy right now. Apple stock: is AI driving a buy signal now? The transformative power of artificial intelligence, AI, has undeniably reshaped the business landscape, boosting revenue and earnings for numerous companies. While some have capitalized directly by selling AI hardware and software, others have leveraged AI for significant productivity gains and operational efficiencies, leading to remarkable surges in their share prices. Tech giants like Nvidia, Meta, Microsoft, Oracle, and Palantir have seen their stock values skyrocket. However, Apple, AAPL, despite its position as a tech behemoth, has faced challenges in fully capitalizing on the AI revolution since the advent of platforms like ChatGPT in late 2022. Historically, Apple has built its empire on the sale of consumer electronics, smartphones, tablets, PCs, and wearables. While the company has made strides in growing its services business, hardware sales still constitute a substantial 71% of its top line. A key factor in Apple's slower AI integration has been its pace compared to rivals. Samsung, for instance, entered the generative AI smartphone market earlier with its Galaxy S24 series in January 2023. Apple followed suit with its AI-capable iPhones in October 2023, and similarly lagged in launching AI-capable PCs, with its Apple Intelligence suite only becoming available last October. Furthermore, the staggered rollout of Apple Intelligence reportedly hampered initial sales growth. However, recent performance indicates a potential turnaround. Apple reported impressive double-digit growth in iPhone sales for its most recent quarter ending June 28, marking the fastest revenue increase since December 2021. This is particularly noteworthy given that the June quarter typically sees a dip in iPhone sales as consumers await the September product launches. Apple's intensified focus on rolling out AI features across its device ecosystem appears to be yielding positive results. iPhone revenue saw a 13% year-over-year increase, and Mac revenue jumped 14%. This upward trend is expected to persist as Apple enhances its AI offerings, introducing features like live translation and visual search, and integrating AI capabilities into the Apple Watch. With over 20 AI features now integrated into its devices, Apple is signaling a strong commitment to its AI portfolio. CFO Kevin Perk announced a significant increase in AI investment during a recent earnings call, a move deemed crucial given the substantial spending by competitors. The continuous addition of advanced AI features could incentivize a larger portion of Apple's vast user base to upgrade their devices, thereby sustaining the company's recent sales momentum. The market for generative AI-capable smartphones and PCs is projected to grow at an annual rate of nearly 35% through 2029, presenting a significant long-term growth opportunity for Apple. Moreover, there are reports suggesting Apple may explore monetizing its AI features through a monthly subscription model. Considering Apple's installed base of over 2.3 billion active devices as of January, monetizing Apple Intelligence could unlock a substantial new revenue stream. Following Apple's latest results, analysts have turned bullish, revising their earnings growth estimates upwards in early August. There's a strong possibility that Apple's actual growth could surpass these expectations, driven by its AI initiatives and investments. Currently trading at 28 times forward earnings, Apple stock is valued at a slight discount compared to the Nasdaq 100 index's forward earnings multiple of 30. This valuation gap, combined with the potential for accelerated growth fueled by AI, could lead to significant long-term appreciation for Apple stock. Audience impact. Investors and market analysts are closely watching Apple's AI strategy, with many expressing optimism about its future growth prospects. Discussions are focusing on the potential impact of AI subscriptions and the company's ability to maintain its competitive edge. From the intricacies of the stock market to the essential recap of today's top stories, we've got you covered. Stay tuned for a rapid-fire rundown of everything we discussed and your final call to action. That's a wrap on another packed episode of iPad Focus. We covered potential iPhone 17 price changes, a clever lemon-based culinary hack, the exciting return of the morning show and slow horses on Apple TV+, and a deep dive into Apple stock and its AI future. If you found this information valuable, do us a huge favor. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more essential updates, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a beat. Also, let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure to follow us on all social media platforms for even more exclusive content. We'll see you in the next one.